Let it be known that I totally disagree with WAJACKOYA's claim that he was exiled because Brother James, our boss, tasked him with the duties of investigating on how Ouko died. He claims that whatever he found, and when Kanyotu left, those who took over from Kanyotu were unhappy with him, and so that led to his exile. That is a white lie. I have been to various places, especially the Parliamentary Select Committee on Ouko's murder. In the Parliamentary Select Committee, I mentioned 2 inspectors of police working with a special branch who were there when Ouko died. According to special branch work at that time, if my version is true, then those intelligence officers had their own channel of passing the information upward, even though this was a unique information which required no writing. So James Kanyotu would have found it without, just directly from Nakuru. He had a farm in Nakuru, and he used to enter Nakuru office and talk to personnel directly. Let us assume, although I will do that reluctantly, that Ouko died elsewhere and other circumstances. Then, so long as those places are in Kenya, Kanyotu would have looked for somebody in those areas to investigate and bring the issues to him. He could not tell somebody from the head office, from Nyati House, the national office, to investigate. I have heard Kanyotu say, I have heard WAJACKOYA saying that he is gagged by court cases not to disclose everything. I am also cognizant of the fact that there is a mysterious house called Music Room. Up to the time of taping this thing, I do not know where the music room was. I suspect that it was either in Nyati House or it was in the GPO. The work of music room was to tape, telephone tapping. Those days it wasn't there. Today anybody with a smartphone can tap you when you're talking or whatever, but those days that was a technology that was only done at music room. I believe, and that is the truth, that WAJACKOYA was in music room, and that is why he was exiled. The issue of saying that he investigated and took the findings to Mr. Kanyotu, I think that is not true. And that is why I am against that. Who am I? And who is WAJACKOYA? And do we know each other? Well, we don't know each other personally. Actually, the day WAJACKOYA came back from exile, many media houses requested me to go to the airport and receive him. And I said, according to our intelligence officers, if you don't know each other and you're not comfortable with each other, it may be counterproductive. And that is why I did go to the airport. I learned about WAJACKOYA from Clement Masitsa. Clement Masitsa was a Maragoli, or is a Maragoli if he is still alive. WAJACKOYA me and Clement Masisa, we are linguistics. I speak 9 Kenyan languages. There was a time when there was NRA problem with the Kenyan people in Busia. NRA soldiers would climb trees and shoot at people inside Kenya. There was need to look for special branch officers who were knowledgeable in Kiganda language to infiltrate bordering places, Kenya, Uganda, but inside Uganda. WAJACKOYA and Masisa are fluent in Kimaragoli and in Kiganda. They were taken, they were among the dozen people who were taken to the special training. Then suddenly, Museveni and Moi became friends. So they were again, the training was hurriedly stopped and they were deployed elsewhere. WAJACKOYA went to the music room. Masisa went to Nyayo House torture chamber. A lot of what I know about Nyayo torture chamber is from Clement Masisa. WAJACKOYA at that time was a Form 6 inspector. I was a Form 6 inspector. And Masisa was a Kenya Junior Secondary Education, KJC Form 2 inspector. WAJACKOYA, the real reason he went to exile is that he came across a discussion. You know, the backlash from Ouko's death caused Moi sleepless nights. That led to Biwott start killing people who were witnesses. So on this particular day, when WAJACKOYA was on duty and recorded the telephone conversation, Moi was asking Biwott a simple thing. Were they talking English? Were they talking Kiswahili? Were they talking Kalenjin? I do not know. But WAJACKOYA is a linguistic. Even if they were talking Kalenjin and WAJACKOYA is a linguistic, we understand. So WAJACKOYA taped that and took it to exile. Now on issues of him working as whatever, I tend to disagree with some of the things. They don't add up for me. They may be true, but they don't add up for me. Because how can a Form 6, somebody who has completed Form 6, become a chokora? Then end up being a policeman. And then in Britain and America, he used to attend to dead bodies and whatever. Well, what I know is that when you are covered by UNHCR, you do no job. Because you are not supposed to steal jobs for the locals. But you are housed. Those who stay in Nairobi, especially Dagoretti district, you know, the Sudanese and Rwandese and whatever, the house rent is paid by UNHCR. And if you want to go to school, they pay for your education. I think I've just answered why he has so many degrees. Spending 20 years in a foreign land without any job and finding that you have time and you are a Form 6, you can do a lot of degrees. So, respectively, I disagree with the fact that WAJACKOYA investigated Ouko's death. I believe it is what he dubbed in music room that happened. Supposing music room was in Nyati House, then I'm not even supposed to talk about it, because Nyati House is a security place, a classified place where we are not supposed to comment about it. Unlike Nyayo House, which was not gazetted. Thank you.